Hello friends, this is Miss Gail from Wickham and Van Allen Elementaries in the Iowa City Community School District, and we've got a fun tessellation planned for your sub-project today. So what we're going to need is a 4x4 piece of paper. These are already prepped for you, so don't worry about those measurements. We're going to get that shape. You're also going to be doing a little cutting and taping today and tracing with both pencil and Sharpie. So we're going to be making some really nice designs and patterns, and I hope you guys have fun. Let's get started. Now when you get your 4x4 little inch paper, I wouldn't put your name on it yet because we're going to be doing that cutting and taping, and it's probably better that you don't write your name just to cut it. So when you get your paper, you're going to start at the top. When you get to the top, we want to go in about a 1/2 inch from each corner. We need these corners, folks, so please do not trim or cut off your corners. The lines or the design that we're going to be making needs to be within those lines. So once you have the top decided, then you're going to either do one side or the other from the top. Don't go to your bottom. We need to cut and transfer right across. If we do that, we're not going to have a shape. So pick the top and one of the sides next to it. Don't forget that about 1/2 inch to keep you away from those corners. And then draw in either a line or a little design here. You can make it a little intricate and detailed, but for your sake of cutting and also the sake of tracing your design all throughout, you might want to keep it a little more simple. Or if you're going to do an intricate design, don't make it super close and super small. Give yourself that room to cut. So I know my corners are safe, my lines are nice and away from them. I'm ready to cut my pieces out. You're just going to follow along the lines that you created. In this process, remember it is an organic shape, so it's not going to be the same all over and all throughout. Don't be worried or afraid if you don't cut directly on those lines. We will make it work. Now that I have my pieces cut out and I still have all my corners intact, I'm going to be moving those cutout shapes directly across from the side that they were at. That's why we did the top and a side and not the top and the bottom. Once those are cut out, slide them directly across and do your very best to line them up where they start and they stop on the opposite side. That way our shapes will fit really nicely together. When you get your paper nice and flush on the edges, they're touching nice and evenly, you're going to tape it down. Do the same for both pieces. Double check if you need to, triple check if you want. Now would be a good time to get your name on there so we know whose organic shape we see. As soon as you get your shape created, you are ready for the next step, which is tracing that. Now, I think it's fun to start right in the middle. You can kind of adjust and go where you'd like, but if you start right in the middle, then you already know that you can go in any direction to start your tracing. all ready to roll, you can turn it into something completely different. Maybe you see a monster, maybe you want to add some eyes, maybe you just see a really beautiful design that you would just like to color in. At this point, you have the freedom to choose where to go, but we want to make these vibrant and colorful. Awesome job getting everything traced and those shapes nice and congruent with no overlaps and all touching.